Hello, YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Tropico 6 Strategy and Tactics Beta Playthrough Episode 6. So, between this last episode and this, I have advanced time just a little bit, just to ease things along. Essentially, I just wanted to push time along until everything got built. Well, not everything, but almost everything, all the important stuff. Our wood island is the next bit of stuff getting built here, and that's an airplane, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, I know what that's from. So we built our commando garrison here, and we have set them up with a sabotage the Axis mission, both because they are hounding us for a trade route, and I don't want them to blockade us, and because the Allies are asking us to sabotage them. And being that we're not trying to play both sides here, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we also have this import, this corn import going from them. Not that we really need corn, but we're just trying to placate them one way or the other. Right then, we do need to get 4 trade routes complete for the Allies in order to progress to the next era. That is different from the others. Steel, 20% above grade. Nobody's buying the luxuries or the consumer goods, so that'll be the next best thing. Because I think we're making far more steel than we are using up in our weapons factory. Although we're doing a fair amount of our weapons factory here, we've got enough nickel to go around. Let's get you going here. Output, no, handguns. We're doing handguns. We don't need to bolster our own military. We don't have an own military to bolster. Thank you very much. Also, we have our power plant up and almost up and running. We need to get some coal supplied into it. We should have enough coal plants to make that happen. I saw something go in there, but it was a modicum of coal. Right then, let's take a look at our options, our upgrade options. Pressurized storage tank. We need heavy machinery, but that's, yeah, okay. Well, let's see. The mines. Coal preparation plant. No. And that's Cold War era. I could have sworn one of these. That's modern time. What the Sam heck did I build this electrical plant for anyway? That's all Cold War. We got them going. Oh, that's one thing. Our library, we can get that academic department and get the pay increase so we can actually get some more throughput going on for them.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente.
All right, you guys want an election?
How they are ruled.
I will deliver an amazing speech. Let's take a look at what we got here. Yeah, housing happiness is an issue, and we're going to acknowledge that issue. We're going to acknowledge that because we're going to work on it. Faction to praise. We'll praise the capitalists. We don't want them getting too angry with us. And we'll blame the Axis because, well, they already hate us anyway. We might as well blame them. And promise. What can we promise to raise? I mean, we could promise to raise housing happiness. We could promise to raise fun happiness. These are the two that are really asking for it. Now, fun happy. I mean, both of them are going to get addressed one way or the other. Once we get to start building more of our housing stuff. I just need to get our economic engine flowing, as I have stated. But you know what? I think housing happiness is probably going to be the more reliable one to raise, so we'll address housing in both issues here.
My Tropicans, my people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith. And I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all, and walls for many. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists, with thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes towards taxation. Just as we praise our friends, so we condemn our enemies. The Axis wishes to remake the world over my mildly unsettled body. What can you look forward to in the years to come? Better housing, slantier roofs, straighter walls, more transparent windows. The Tropican house of tomorrow is built with standards. It is you, my friend, who I thank for making me what I am.
I wonder if we get a bigger effect because our palace is near the people and we had a much larger crowd gathered there than usual. Well, the speech is made, the promises have been made, and why the Sam heck did you build that first, you silly, silly people? No, 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 no. You're not ready for that. I told you low priority. We are not ready for that yet. Looks like our commandos are coming back in. At least I think so. I think that's what they are.
Good show. Not bad at all.
Oh, good.
Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Let's not get carried away.
Let's take the cash. I don't trust the blueprints at this point. All right, let's decide our next raid here. Because now that we have our thing, we don't necessarily have to. We can, but we don't have to continue doing loots. We can start doing commando garrison raids. In fact, we can do a heist. Now, a couple of different options when it comes here to do heists. We can sabotage. We can keep doing sabotage. We can intimidate the neighbors. I'm curious about this one. I really am, because your Tropicans' happiness compare themselves against the average of the Caribbean, and that's been a thing since the very first Tropico, where the Caribbean average is something your people compare their happiness to. And over time, over the course of a game, the average Caribbean happiness goes up. So your people become less and less satisfied with the same levels of happiness. This, I think, is the very first time we've been directly able to influence, and by influence I mean decrease, the Caribbean general happiness, therefore making our own place look better by comparison. I'm curious. You know what? I think we're going to do a round of Intimidate Neighbors. Just to see the kind of the impact of that. I am curious. I will admit I have not fully tested that particular aspect yet, but first time for everything. I'm still upset that I cannot actually press my power plant into service because all of our stuff. Oh, these the different types of mines are. We'll take a roasting chamber. Called Prep, Canary. Is the nickel mine have something? No, those are all called war stuff. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit, I say. Are there... Yeah, the power drill, it's all that. And I'm not ready to start dropping modernized creature comforts. So yeah. Actually, some of our power stuff, a lot of the power stuff is, well, mostly you guys are going to build all three of these first, aren't you? Even though I explicitly told you not to, because we need the sawmills first.
That we are definitely winning the war. Keep listening to find out which side we are currently on.
All right. How are we doing on employment? Only 8 unemployed citizens. -2 vacant houses. Yeah, we're a little overdue for our housing development, our housing block here, if you will. And I do have, I kind of want to kind of break this area up into to a housing block here. And I've got some plans for it. But you know what? Actually, let's let our people finish the last of the economic engine here. And then, maybe then, we can start our housing blocks proper. And get our campaign promises fulfilled. Oh yeah, we got to get a
Need your help, Presidente.
Cabaret.
It's all pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
Oh, wording! You want a cabaret. And, yeah. I'm not going to say any more. I'll let you come to your own conclusions. And that was a poor choice of words, too. Oh, man. Never change, Tropico. Never change. How close are we on that trade route, huh? Well, one more ship. Yeah, that should happen in due time. And all we were really doing was importing corn and then just exporting it again for the same price. So no real skin off my back, truth be told. And if this gets them off of my back, then all the better. Yeah, and I'll save my funds for amending the Constitution, because it's gonna get naturally amended anyway once this election happens. We already got both of our stuff. You guys, no employment until you guys get built over here. What do we got? Well, we can praise them, but that does nothing. As far as building a cabaret next to the embassy, I don't see why not. And the nickel mine's on fire. Well, the fire stations are nearby. You know what? This power plant is going to get closed down because I actually don't have anything to use it for right now. It's nothing can spend its capacity. So we've built it. It'll be here for a while, but we don't need to just blindly burn the coal for no reason. Might as well use the coal for the coal's actually in high enough demand for our mills here. Steel mill deflation increases. Hot rolling. Yes. Should have been checking these out. Hot rolling. And yeah, we already checked that process out. Alright, you guys are finally starting to work on these. Nope. Guys, I'd love you to build that, but yeah. We've also gone past the realm of gone past the realm of having unemployed workers, and now we have too many jobs for the amount of workers we've got going on here, and we're just about to create a whole ton more jobs, but that's okay. You should reach here before 51 days. That should fulfill the ultimatum, because I do not want a blockade. That would be economically problematic. What's our payday looking like? By our current standards, that's kind of meh. Not gonna lie.
Our requests have been fulfilled.
You know what? I'm gonna take the immigrants. Crazy as it sounds, I'm gonna take the immigrants. Ooh, 47. Wow. You must have just showed up. All right, well, what else? Do we have luxuries? So, cigars. So everybody wants cigars. Jeez. Well, if I had them, if I was making them, I'd sell them. But I don't, so I can't, so I won't. We could do a... Anyone offering some good import deals? Cocoa, coffee? No. Steel, yeah, we got that nickel deal again. Actually, you know what? Coal. We need additional supplementary coal, as has proven our things here. Got far more iron than we need, but we need to pull in some coal.
Less than a second, but our scientists are working hard on improving that.
Yeah, those 10 immigrants, those should be fine. I think once the election is officially over, then I'll get to mass building our big blocks, and I got a plan for it right here. I am indeed a man with a plan for this nice big area to solve our housing woes, and we're actually going to incorporate a few things into it. We're going to incorporate freewheels here.
Poor are complaining that they cannot afford.
In fact, I'm going to kick that on right now, see what it does to us for now. We don't have enough agriculturals to warrant this. And I don't need an audience just yet. I want to see what the freewheels does to our traffic situation, because if it blows up, that may put the kibosh on my plans before they even start. Someone just leave a truck right here? Yep, here comes the cars. Now I'm going to keep my buses flowing just because they're there and some people may want to take them anyway, even though they can do the cars now. Seems some of these cars are getting caught on the, or they're just chilling there, waiting for they drove a car to wait for the bus. What are you guys waiting for? Coal. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Boom. Okay. Our intimidate neighbors have been completed. Let's see here. What nets me coal anyway? Coal, logs, and pineapple. Eesh. Not well. I mean, logs are something to be had. I mean, not that we're going to be any short on logs, but what the hey? Oh yeah, wait. Did we, oh no, we have to decide our heist. We got to decide our heist. That's what we got to do. We need to heist our World War era thing here. So let's take a look at the World War era buildings and take our pick. The Moai heads increases the speed of boats, freighters, and ships, and increases all tourist ratings. So this makes our ships even faster. So this really helps with our ship-based archipelago play, which certainly is something worthwhile. Eiffel Tower, from what I understand, makes basically gives your TV and radio stations unlimited range, which is pretty powerful if you're depending on them. All buildings receive less damage from enemy attacks. We're not going down that route, so that's fine. And then lastly, Taj Mahal. Every dead citizen bequeaths their fortune to the state of Tropico. That's potentially useful. So I'm thinking between the Taj Mahal and the Moai heads for this build. Eiffel Tower is also a consideration. I would have probably gone the Eiffel Tower in my last game had we made it this far. Let's go Moai heads. let's go Moai heads, because even though we're doing a bridge here and the boat speed doesn't really matter to us in that sense, we want to make sure these things are flowing properly as well. Oh yeah, you know the other thing is, I just realized, can we build gold, or is that a that's a Cold War era thing, right? So I can't be doing that. These deposits are starting to go down south, but actually not as bad. But yeah, let's get our let's get the Moai heads. Yeah, it's all one big queue. So you can't. It's not like your commandos can do their one thing and then the pirate cove can do another. So I'll just get the Moai heads, and then we'll decide what we want to do next from there. All right, we got finally our first sawmill. You guys are the ones that need the electricity. And what do you guys need? You need the welding plant. Oh, actually the welding plant can do something about all that steel. Oh, now what's on fire? Well, that's why we put the the fire station up here. That's not a problem for me. You do what you got to do. All right, efficient debarking. You guys do your thing. Let's get you up and running. I want to kick on a power saw. Because that would actually be really, really good. In fact,
Sure, the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, President.
No, let's let them vote freely. Oh yeah, what do we need to do next? Prohibition? Prohibition, possibly. I do like me some Prohibition. Yeah, let's do Prohibition. Let's see what else.
Everyone has to do their bit for the war effort.
Axis, sabotage Axis raid. That's fine. That didn't take long. Yeah. Why pay for the canary? Also, speaking of not take long, I haven't seen the roads completely gutted with cars, even after enacting that poor the free driving edict. So that's actually probably not so bad. How much did I get? I don't think it was that 24. I thought that was it from before, but I could be wrong. All right, we are getting closer and closer. You guys are out of coal, out of coal. You guys are. You need to kick this up a notch. Our coal mines are not being productive enough. You can leave the iron mines at almost. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Because you guys just need to squeeze. You guys got to finish clearing out your deposits here. All right, we'll let the first one of these shipyards come online now that their sawmills coming online, so that they know to actually put them in the shipyard and not elsewhere.
The election is a landslide, Presidente.
Ah, we had one person vote against us.
That accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
Okay, now as far as our religion and state, we're not necessarily going to go theocracy. Although theocracy at this stage might be a good idea because of how we're going to orient things. But we're probably going to just drift over to the default state for freedom of religion. Actually, you know what? Let's just test out this alternate way of doing things. We'll do freedom of. I am, however, going to do. Well, do we want life's work or happy childhood? We don't necessarily need to whip people like crazy, like from before. I certainly don't want to do this, so we'll do happy childhood. We'll do default for now. We're not going to be quite as brazen in our way of doing things here. All right, folks. So in our next episode, I will be getting into a new experimental way of handling our housing block. Will it work or will it go horribly? We will find out one way or the other. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, this has been Pinstar, signing out. See ya!